My question is, how do you see 2023 election bill will be in the state?
All right, Mr. Ahmed, thank you very much. The election 2023 is next week to be precise. We are counting less than 8 days to the general election for the Senate and the President. Senate, the red chamber, and the House of Reps, the green chamber. You have narrowed my question to Zamfara State. I basically based here and put in about 14 years in Zamfara State. So my view about elections in Zamfara State, they are actually centered on three cardinal points. Number one, there is no proper orientation by the various agencies, or if you like, political party to our voters. In 2011, I did election in Benin Magaji. Most of our voters, they come asking where is social party, where is social party. They don't know who is the flag bearer of that very party. If I have to zero down, ima bayani a Hausa, tunda muna nan Zamfara ne. Kuma na yi shekaru kusan 14 nan Zamfara, ina iya gaya ma abubuwa kuma na aikin zaɓe ba wai zama cikin Zamfara. A Benin Magaji 2011 na aikin zaɓe, mutane ba ku farar awareness ba mutane awareness ba yadda za su zaɓi shugabanninsu. Sai dai ga mutane sun zo su shiga layi in lokacin jiha kuri'a yayi, they will tell you where is APC or where is PDP. They don't know wane ne zai shugabance su ba. Na ɗaya kenan. Abu na biyu, zaɓe a Zamfara State a nawa biyu a 2015 na yi zaɓe a Bukura a Rini Muhammad Takarini lokacin da takarar member House of Representatives. When we get there, we discover that number one, our people don't really come out to vote. They arrive voting center in late hours. Na biyu ke, sukan zo harabar zaɓe cikin kankantar lokaci. Abu na biye, voters in Zamfara State akwai su da dawa abubuwan da ke faruwa. Na ɗaya, people vote because of money. Mutane sukan jefa ƙuri'a saboda kuɗi. Mutane sukan zo su bi layi, cikin layin za a je a raba musu kuɗi a sai su yi voting. To babban matsalar harkar zaɓe ma a Zamfara, which na gani a 2019 kuma the same place da na aiki. Now there is this insecurity. Wanda take out of 14 local government that we have in Zamfara State, I doubt if we have 4 standard local government that can carry out 2023 election without fear. Take note, without fear of attacks by the insecurity, by the bandits. Why? Because Shinkafi is a no-go area. Moriki is a no-go area. But later ada Benin Magaji, Kadawana, Mungudu, ko Anka. These are places that already su waɗannan masu faɗa da gwamnati akan wani aƙida wanda is not it. It's not it. And let me tell you, Ahmed, that this government can do beyond them. But we can gwamnati ba. All we need is to get our security architectures on board. We'll get our DSS to do their work, get our SSS to do their work, we'll get the police to do their work, we'll get the MOPOS to do their work, and we'll get the Nigerian Army to do their work. So, election in 2023, especially in Zamfara State, my take is that the election is not going to go. No two ways about it. But quite a number of our local governments, quite a number of our wards, about 149 wards, I doubt if we can get at least 100 wards that is that. Because I can tell you, people are living in fear now. People are living in hunger now. People are living in a devastating moment. Mutum yanzu ka duba yanzu haka, from Tsafe here to Gusau just yesterday. So many people were killed on the way. But because bandits open fire on them, so you imagine, even though the federal government, we think they say they are coming up with an idea that there will be, a break so that people can travel back to their different states and do elections. But in Zamfara State, quite obvious elections will hold, but I doubt, Mr. Ahmed, if people will really come out to vote because of fear. But let me draw it here with you conclusively here that let me call on the civilized Zamfara citizens su fito da kwai da kwakwarar su jefa ma waɗanda su ga za su iya musu aiki. If not, to za a koma gidan jiya. So dole mu fito mu jefa kuri'a kuma zaɓi shugabanni wanda suka dace a ƙasarmu ta Zamfara State. Na gode Mr. Ahmad. Yes.
So thank you, sir, for answering my question. I observed something. Now I have learned something about it. Thank you, sir.
All right.
How do you think designing of the room?
Okay. Issue of naira redesign or currency redesign. Maganar gaskiya designing na kuɗi wani ba na farko bane da ya fara. A 1985 ya yi design yana nan shugaban ƙasa lokacin ana mulkin soja. He has designed money. Well, I have contrary opinion as what other people are saying pertaining to design of the naira. To be frank with you, design of the naira is a good policy in the right direction. And if you see people crying on the design of the money, they are the politicians who have amassed wealth through corruption. Because you and I, an average Nigerian, does not have a quantum of money in his own account. Talk more of, complaining on the deadline of expiration or not. Therefore, you can do well, Usman, you can do well and enlighten our community that the redesign policy of President Muhammadu Buhari is a good policy. The deadline has been given almost 2 times, shifting the deadline for the old money to give way for the new money. Where I have a problem with it, Usman, where I have a problem with it is the CBN has not made the money, to be bulky in society. Da a ce kudin da CBN ta canza, akwai kudin yana yawo da yawa a cikin jama'a da mamu da matsalar shi. Amma muna kira ga shi gwamnan babban banki na Najeriya, CBN, da ya fito ya buga kudaden na isassu. Idan aka san da cewa kudaden nan ya in the hands of masu POS, do na ga leta jiya da kuma wani press briefing da shi gwamnan banki Najeriya ne. He said that any POS man caught in the act of subcharging the citizens ga number waya ya bayar a kira a gaya mai you send the DSS and the Air Force go and wale him. He has also directed all banks to release all the news money. Now, if this money is imposed, I'm of the opinion that the deadline should not be shifted. And I have my reasons. My reasons is that people that are having money in their homes, according to CBN, according to CBN and JIA, da cewa daga 2000 and to be precise, I don't know what 14 or thereabout, zuwa 2022, kudin da ke ga hannun jama'a ya kudin da ke cikin circulation a cikin ƙasa. Wanda ɗan kwanaki wata hudu aka yi ko wata uku aka ce maganar sabon kudin ba. An gano tun an ce kowa kudin shi banki. Kudin da aka samu da gidajen mutane zuwa banki an samu kusan 3.7 trillion. Wanda ba taɓa samun kashi ɗaya a harkar kudin kirawa cikin Najeriya. So therefore, manyan nan suna fighting kan kansu ne ba suna fighting ma wani cin gaban wani talaka ne da kuma. They are fighting because suna son su use wannan kuɗi su siya mutane, su siya conscience mutane, su siya ra'ayin mutane, sun san shugabancin su sun sa mutane komai ba, and therefore they are afraid that people will vote them out. But the issue of the design of the naira and the swiping and the cashless currency is a welcome idea. Why? Another reason. The banditries are not going to request for ransom. If they request, there is no cash. And therefore you have to transfer. The account number will be linked to and that person will be traced. That's another advantage. Another advantage is that people like us, I can tell categorically, if I have 10,000 in my pocket today, I will spend that before evening. Why? I buy a lot of things. But if the money is there is policy regulation, I will not have to spend more than less than 5,000 in a day. It has saved so many currencies to me. Though people have different points, but me, where I have a challenge with the CBN, if the money is available, they can go ahead and close the issue of collecting all naira and let those leaders who are fighting for it. They are not fighting for the you and I. Pastors are fighting, but instead of fighting, they just go government Zulumana. Okay? shi da gwamnan su professor Babakar ya je bankuna ya ce su bude banki su ba mutane sabbin kuɗin ba su ba zai ruhe bankin kuma ƙasa ta ci da kuma haka aka yi lokacin aka yi scarcity na gidan mai ma the same thing he tell them ko ku je ku bude mai ku ba mutane mai ko a ruhe wurin that is leadership ku je kuna zuwa kotu that is not what Nigerian means. Nigerians to tell us if you have money that you have saved in your house, you building soccer, go and remove it and bring it to the bank. That is my own take, Usman. I am not against it, but let the money be available and let the respective parties work and do the needful. But President Muhammadu, we are solely behind him and we are going to support him to see that he has obtained this cost. Thank you.
Now, what do you suggest about what Dauda can capable in Zamfara State?
Dauda is someone I love so much with all sense of responsibility. Dauda is someone I love so much with all sense of responsibility. By the grace of God, since from the return of Democratia, all the governors that have served, I have the privilege of coming in contact with them. Starting with Yerima. Yerima was the governor of Zamfara State, and in 1999, I followed up. I've written a magazine for Yerima. I follow on his antecedents. He has done a lot in reforming Zamfara State when he came in. It is only Yerima's time that loans were given, and then loans were also affiliated. Where we say, okay, you should not pay. It's also during Yerima's time that the small boy in the village, he knows how to drink stew, red oil. You understand? It's only Yerima's time that people receive a lot of wealthier people went to school abroad. We have doctors, we have lawyers that he sponsored under his leadership. So I can tell you categorically that Yerima's leadership, people have enjoyed the leadership. People have enjoyed the leadership, and people can also count. After Yerima comes Mahmuda Aliyu Shinkafi, who spent barely 4 years in leadership. After him, there's a change. Shehi came in. When Shehi came in, and then Shehi ruled from 2011, 2015, 2011, 2015, and 2019. The 2019 comes Matawale by the decline order from the Supreme Court. So Dauda coming to political space is a trajectory and it's a huge success. Zuwan Dauda a cikin yanayin siyasa a Zamfara State ya kawo ya ƙayatar ƙwarai kuma muna kitan da cewa zai kawo cin gaba. Saboda duk inda aka fito shi wannan gwamnati da lissafa muku za ku duba kowane su ya fi cin gaba za a zo a gani amma gwamnati mai ci yanzu there is nothing wrong about it. And that is why people like us who have been in the state for quite a number of years, we are saying that Dauda is a plus to Zamfara State. How? Dauda ya da 6-point agendas. One, harkar noma, tallafi noma. Zamfara State an santa hanyar jirgi aka ma Zamfara. Saboda an santa noma cotton. Aka tura su kan zo daga nan aka hana jirgi a jihar Ɓarna Moda ana neman kaɗa. Zamfara State an san ku da wani street factory. But all those things now they are not in play. How well did you see the prayer? All those things in the aspect of farming has been jeopardized. The other came with an idea that okay, all farmers in the state, we have farmers association group, we have farmers fertilization orientation group, we have farmers mechanism where each farmer, when it is time, will be provided with fertilizer, will be provided with a stipend of money to be able to do and grow our agricultural fields here. Via haka, issue of education, as we speak, I can tell you, Abubakar Ismail, I can tell you categorically that Dauda has bought so many, both to FMC. There are some machines that Dauda bought. I will still have other machines in stocks ready to be exposed to our hospital audit for general hospitals we have. All of them, Dauda has bought machineries. Because the government in administration now, but especially support actions like agents. If you come to education, Dauda has built a couple of hostels in School of Health Sciences and many other places. In fact, in the 1900 state, no state Dauda has not built a block. So that is on education. On insecurity, Dauda has come with an architectural platform to make sure that security is not and take a shelter. One and for us. Let me tell you, Ismail, why we have insecurity because of 2 things. One, there is hunger. 2, there is poverty. But 3, there is unemployment. In Zamfara State, even in Savannah, we give you statistics of Savannah. We have more than 30% of graduates with NCE, geography, English, but there is no work. How many private schools do we have in Savannah? So this has escalated to people engaging in banditry and other activities. The other has come with a template. In the poor is okay. What have you read? Is okay. We posted there. What have you read? What you want to sponsor abroad? That is on insecurity. He will provide alleviation. He will provide stamps, just like the federal government. By extension, Ministry of Humanitarian and Social Development. We are going to have those kind of things in Zamfara State. Lastly, he didn't forget a common man. He said all the common man in the streets will be given stipends by monthly, and that stipends will be used for them to sponsor their life. Kamar kai maroki ne za a kira ka ko ta ga kaza, kai kana bara mace ko namiji za a yi ya zo da wa'annan tsare-tsare. So ina kira ga mutanen jihar Zamfara da su hito kawai su yi zaɓe su zaɓi shugabanni da za su mulke su ko su musu abin da ya kamata in Zamfara State. Otherwise, there is problem. There is problem. I quote and unquote Ismail, there is problem. Amma idan muka yi abin da ya kamata, I am very sure da cewa Dauda yana da capacity, Dauda yana da influence, Dauda yana da knowledge, he can be able to secure our country and our state in Zamfara State entirely. Thank you, Ismail, for that wonderful question.
Why did people change money and why did people do not carry take the old money?
Mary, I must be sincere with you. This issue is oral. All statistics, including FCT. In some states, the state governors are giving command that anybody that did not collect that old money should be sacked or should be reported to the police. Now the reason is, some people are in chaos. Kuma suna da dalili, ba zan gala musu masu kasuwanci. Idan mai kasuwa ka je mai kasuwa ka siya, shi kuma ka bashi kuma kudin nan ba zai je iya kamar da shi banki ba, akwai problem. So people are not with the new money, and there is this policy of that you must spend the new money. So therefore, I will not blame people that don't collect the money. I will not also in turn blame people that don't have the money. But I think there is a way out. And like I said in my first commentary statement, that the federal government, the CBN, through the CBN, can make this money available in a large quantity, so that those people that new money can be in circulation. People want to buy money, people want to buy something, and they have old money. What do? People want to buy something, they don't have the new money. What do? We are more or less doing transfer and every businessman, especially in our local area where we are, our community, there is not people, only people who have accounts. So that's a very big challenge. But I would employ and I would suggest that the CBN should do the needful by making this money bulky so that people can be able to go about their normal business. But it's a good idea, like I said from the beginning, when Mr. Osman asked me question. It's a good idea, and we must work towards that to ensure that sanity is restored into our country, Nigeria. Thank you very much for that question.
My name is Ali Abakar. Sir, my question is that how can education grow in Zamfara State?
Education can grow in Zamfara State with the intention of all the stakeholders. If myself, yourself, our brothers and sisters, our parents are come to a round table, that's what we call stakeholders in every state. We have statements like the life of Urua, the life of Berima, the life of Ali Busso, and many other of them, Professor. We have them, generals. The life of former DIG, I think so. Is it from Tsafe Youths or from Busso? They are statements. They can come in a round table and discuss education. I want to tell you, in the whole of Northwest, Zamfara is left behind in terms of education. Let me start with the simple analysis. In the whole of Zamfara, we don't have 4 professors that are up to 10. In the whole of Zamfara, all the 14 local governments, we don't have professors that are up to 10. But go to Katsina, they have bundle of professors. Go to Sokoto, they have bundle of professors. Go to Kebbi, they have bundle of professors. For Zamfara, at the epicenter, they don't have more than 10 professors. And that is where they get it from. Number 1, you have to engage our stakeholders. Number 2, you have to engage our stakeholders, our parents. Number 3, you have to also engage even the youths, the students. Bring them to the table. What is your problem? What do you need? You want to university, you don't have money? The government will take over from there. You want to read law, you don't have money, you don't want to go friend. You want to be in the army, in the police. Let me tell you, Aliu, if you don't know. I was part of the National Service Commission for 26. Between man and God, mu da muka zo daga Kebbi and other states we are 31 plus. Zamfara state ba su kai 28 ba da suka je. Da wahala ya wahala Zamfara state begin to reduce, number suna reducing kowane rana. Why? Because your people don't engage in the forces. The police is there, the police academic is there. How many number of Zamfara indigenous can you find there? How many? They are numbered. The army is there, the road safety, the custom, the immigration. These stakeholders must make sure that there is federal character inclusion even in Zamfara state. How? You should ensure that your children go to soldiers, go to police, go to immigration, go to custom, and they also partake in everything that is happening in the system. If you look at in the whole of Buhari administration, it's only one minister you have, Minister Sadia Farouk. And it's not true. In our state, how many ministers do we have? The Chief Justice of the state, the Attorney General Malami is from Kebbi State. In Sokoto they have. In Kano they have. So you must do what we call inclusions in whatever they are doing. This inclusion includes the education sector you talk about. The education sector is in the mess. You discover that our students are not even willing to go to school because the school makarantu they are not lively to them. Inda kwanakin baya kawai sun gaya mana za ka je makaranta za a baka abinci za a baka kuɗin mota da sauransu. Now we see the direct opposite of it. So Zamfara State, we have a lot of potentials in Zamfara State. We have very talented educated people in Zamfara State, but they don't deploy what they are gaining, they don't employ what they are foreseeing, they don't even help in building security and the educational sector of Zamfara State. Let me, before I let you go on your question, education in Zamfara State can do and undo. You have Federal University Gusau, you have Federal College of Technical Gusau, FCET, you have College of Education Manu, you have Federal Polytechnic Mafara, you have Federal Polytechnic Corona Moda, and many others. These are schools that if built and money is injected into, you have a very robust educational environment, and we are going to have credible students and outstanding Zamfara citizens who will go there, even abroad, to defend the territorial aspect of our state, Zamfara state. So Aliu, there are more to see. Maybe in our next presentation, we will discuss literally on education, and in our next discussion, we will get literally on the economy, and in our next presentation, we will discuss extensively about how to build Zamfara state and its citizens, how to bring everybody on board and to enjoy relative peace in Zamfara state. Thank you very much, Ali Ogoke, for that one.
This is Abdullah.
Okay.
Sir, who do you think rescue in Nigeria?
Rescue going on. How do we rescue Nigerians from the mess we are in? Well, there is no or yes answer. There is no or yes answer. There is no or yes answer. Why I'm saying this almost 3 times is because Nigerians and Nigeria is our motherland. Let me tell you, we don't have any land apart from Nigeria. And the way we can rescue our country from this mess is you and I must take our PVC and vote credible leaders. Carry your PVC. Don't be motivated. Don't be initiated. Don't be used as a tool. As tools. Don't be used. Mu ɗauki katin zaɓenmu. Mu je mazaɓa mu zaɓi mutane da za su zo su yi mana aiki bisa adalci. Har ita ce hanya kaɗai guda da za mu ci shi ƙasar mu. Abu na biyu akwai addu'a. In kai musulmi ne ka je ka yi addu'a. In kai kirista ne kai ma kai baka da addini, go and pray to your gods and ask God to help Nigeria. Because I tell you this, Abdul Nasir, I tell you that this country, Nigeria, we have so many potentials. We have so many resources. Wallahi, I've told you ever before, one of my presentations, that Zamfara has all the natural resources to feed everybody in Zamfara state. Ba a samun gida ko za a sayo gidan akwai talauci domin kuna da zinari. Zinari da in an bi cikin rushe kwata-kwata za a samu gila akwai mai kona, gila a samu ma zinari da yawa kwarai. Amma me yake faruwa saboda rashin shugabanci mutum guda biyu ko hudu biyar shida su suka zauna kan zinari da ya kamata duk ɗan nan. I said it here. Yace kamar da yake suke yi, mace wata a ciki an riga an buɗe ma yaro account. Ko da zai hito ana tura mai kuɗi shi zan farka do the same thing because kuna da natural resources. I tell you just this because you know other money na deposit da suke cikin the state you cannot tell. So what we do to rescue our country, Abu Nasir and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, what we do to rescue our country is to stand on our feet and choose leaders not based on biasness, based on tribe, based on religion, based on education. No, based on capacity and courage and credence that these people can serve and can help us in our present dilemma. We're in serious chaos as a country, especially here in the prestige where we are. That is what we can speak for. And other things we're hearing from the news, we are seeing. So we can rescue our country and we can rescue some prestige. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I hope to having a refresher moment with you next week on issues with Tsafe. We're going to have stop here and then we'll portray next week. Thank you very much.